Okay, so here he is, the bad science guy again, who is a PhD and he supposedly works for all the top companies and he's a hero and all this stuff. Well, thanks for the video. I enjoyed it. One of the funniest I've seen in a while. I noticed once again you hide all the evidence you don't like. You didn't show the cross-section I sent you, which just proves everything I showed. I'd love to hear your explanation, which he has, and dismissed it, about that dragon venom being down 15,000 feet below the ground where the dragon and the fish meet. Obviously, because they're 15,000 feet above the ground, it spits it on, it gets under them. Duh. I really think you should try to understand the evidence that's provided you instead of ignoring most of it and misrepresenting the bits you think support your claims. If you actually understood what I provided, you would see that none of it supports your claims. It's just the opposite. You need to explain how the rocks for your dragon go down 15,000 feet below ground before reappearing at the fish. Duh! He spit it out, it ran down, it ran over the fish and down. These things are way up here. The stuff gets on them and it runs down. That's called gravity. All right, you say you understand geology, but synclines are something that geology students learn about in the first 15 minutes of their first lecture in the subject. Lecture. There's the word right there. Sit down, shut up. And that's exactly what I said to him. You clearly have absolutely no understanding at even that level, the first 15 minutes. I clearly do. I'm just totally indoctrinated. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You're going to fail me? Are you going to fail me in life, sir? Are you going to fail me for asking these questions? That's what they told me they would do. I said, Vayos con Dios, you losers. But like I say, I enjoyed the video from the comedy aspect. I'll share with some friends, some more PhD, perfectly happy, deluded people, so they can enjoy your lack of understanding and arrogance as well. Being ignorant of a subject is not an issue, Roger. Gee, thanks. Everyone has areas of expertise and areas of relative ignorance. Being ignorant while displaying total arrogance and thinking you are right and everyone else is wrong is very unattractive and probably delusional way to behave. I hope you realize that one day, Roger. I said, I 100% agree. That's exactly you. Your friends are likely as incompetent as you, but I say, let's talk about God. What's your take on God? I gave him the explanation of the thing, and I said, here's what you're going to hear in school. The first thing is sit down, shut up, and do as I say, or I will fail you. Keep your money and ruin your life. How about that? What are you going to do about that? You want to fight? You want to stand up for yourself? No, you don't. You do as you're told. That is something that geology students learn in the first 15 minutes of their first lecture in a subject you clearly have absolutely no understanding at even that level. You are a bully and beyond incompetence. I pity your students or anyone even breathing oxygen around you. See, this brings out the badness in me. I should really try to. I mean, how do you deal with these people? Do you just let them bully you, or do you fight back? It makes me feel nasty. I don't like feeling that way. But I feel a lot less comfortable feeling like I'm just going to walk away and sit in the woods. I don't do that. So that's just not going to happen. I don't care what they say. So how do you deal with this? I've been trying to be nice for 10 years. You know, as nice as I could be. I've had my moments, obviously. But now I'm just going to have to start saying things the way they are. And people like this are the problem with our society. And they are literally slave masters now. If you send your kids to their schools, you have given them your children, sacrificed your children to them for their needs. They're not doing anything for your kids. If they instruct them how to fix a car or how to build a house or roof or pave a driveway, something like that, absolutely they deserve to be paid for. helping that kid learn. But that kid can learn while they're getting the benefit of his labor. So everybody wins. Right now, you go to these schools, they say, sit down, shut up, write exactly what I tell you. It's going to be meaningless, but if you don't do it, no job. You see this? This is really all is the dragon guts and all of his stuff spitting out here and landing on the fish. And here's the dragon. That's where the guts would run, because that's his throat. It runs all the way down. And here's the dragon. It's the same, just like I'm telling you. There's his guts. This is what they show there, coming down here. That's it heading into his belly. And over here is all the runoff, and it's what it is. This guy was so good to me, I can't believe it. This is the dragon venom. And this is the back of the fish, and that's the dragon venom. You see it? Here, here, and here. All right, now we're going to go and see what he wrote to me. He says, how can you justify that 15,000 feet down is this layer of this stuff, and it's both here and down here? Well, it's quite obvious. These things were 3D creatures. This is like, the dragon is 1,000 miles long. 3 miles high is nothing. They were way up here on the surface. The stuff ran down on the edges of them. The same thing ran down on the edges of this. And then they sort of blended into the landscape. So they are 15,000 feet below it, obviously. And also the venom right here, and everything he showed me verifies exactly what I said. It's incredible. Thank you. Thank you.